Hope your day gets better. Positive energy.
Let me just say this to Big Tish James, the New York Attorney General. Listen here, sweetheart. We're not messing around this time, and we will put your fat ass in prison for conspiracy.
For everyone that thinks Donald Trump hates women, he just broke the glass ceiling. Donald Trump just named Susie Wiles as the first woman White House Chief of Staff. And this is breaking news. This is going to blow the minds of all the people that says Donald Trump doesn't, or that he is afraid of strong women. CNN is melting down. The news media is melting down because Donald Trump is starting to put together a cabinet. And the most important cabinet position he can pick outside of a vice presidential candidate, which he made a damn good pick, is White House Chief of Staff, because it keeps everybody together. And it also serves as a shit shield. She will keep people away from the President of the United States that don't need to be there, and more importantly, that have bad intentions. White House Chief of Staff, Susie Wiles. I'm going to play this clip from CNN. They're losing their minds.
Donald Trump has just announced moments ago that he is going to name Susie Wiles, his campaign co-chair, to be the chief of staff of his presidency once he gets to office starting in January. And I do want to read you the statement here. He says, Susie Wiles just helped me achieve one of the greatest political victories in American history and was an integral part of both my 2016 and 2020 successful campaigns. Susie is tough, smart, innovative, and is universally admired and respected. Susie will continue to work tirelessly to make America great again. It is a well-deserved honor to have Susie as the first ever female chief of staff in United States history. I have no doubt that she will make our country proud. As we talked about earlier today, Susie had been the top contender going into this. She is someone who makes Donald Trump feel comfortable. She is also someone who has really lasted the longest in Donald Trump's orbit, a place that is known for knife fighting and backstabbing. She has been loyal to the former president, a constant by his side since he left office in 2021. One thing I will say, Jake, she had some stipulations that he clearly agreed to, telling one source that she didn't want the clown car to be able to have access to the White House at any time, meaning those people who they don't want near Donald Trump. She clearly won that argument. She will be the first female chief of staff in United States history.
That's huge news.
She is a pit bull. And just like I said, she's going to keep people away from the president and out of the Oval Office that have bad intentions. Nancy Pelosi, Chuck Schumer, Mike Johnson. She's a pit bull. Susie Wiles is a pit bull. Her dad, professional football player, Pat Summerall. She's used to the gridiron. She's used to the locker room talk. She's been with Trump since 2016. She knows how he operates. She knows what he expects. She knows what he wants. She knows what he wants to achieve, and she's on board. I love this pick. The liberals, the Democrats, everyone that says Donald Trump doesn't like powerful women, stand by. Let's hear what Jake Crapper has to say.
Interested in learning, and maybe you can make a list of the people who would qualify as the clowns, because I'm sure everybody
CNN.
has their different take on who might
CNN's
constitute members of the clown car. But that is interesting news, and she certainly ran Donald Trump's most professional campaign. Kristen Holmes with the breaking news. Thanks. Scott Jennings still with us. Scott, your reaction?
Oh, great pick. I think what was said in the statement is absolutely true. She's universally respected in the party. The organization of the campaign and the fact that he stuck with the leadership team all the way through, I think, is a testament to just what a great job that she did. Being the first female chief of staff in the White House, I think, is a huge marker for both President Trump and the Republican Party. So I think if she can bring the kind of discipline and organization to the White House that she just ran this campaign with, Donald Trump's got a really good chance to get off to a great start and begin achieving objectives right out of the way. So you're going to get a lot of attaboys from across the Republican spectrum for picking Susie Wiles tonight.
All right, Scott Jennings, thanks so much.
I love it. This decimates so many lies and so many talking points that the Democrat Party has been pushing about Donald Trump and women. Okay, Susie Wiles, bulldog. I got more.
When it comes to chief of staff, the name Susie Wiles, if folks haven't become familiar with Susie, she was sort of the behind-the-scenes operator, co-campaign manager for Donald Trump the last 2 years. We've been used to palace intrigue stories when it comes to Donald Trump's campaigns and the White House.
And Americans spoke. And so the job of the president is to make sure we respect that. The job of the president is to make sure that we have a peaceful transfer of power. That is what the American people deserve. And that's what we're going to, it's not complicated. It's truly as simple as that. As simple as that. The president called the president-elect, invited him to the White House. You know why? Because that's customary. That is customary. That is what you do. If you respect what the American people decided, that's what you do. And that's what
Joe Biden has not respected Donald Trump. No Democrat has respected Donald Trump. More importantly, they've disrespected you. And that's why Donald Trump is going to be the 47th president of the United States. This is about to get very interesting here because Jackie Heinrich with Fox, I'm not a Fox fan by any means. I think they're one of the most corrupt and they've got a lot of people fooled. But she's going to go after Karine Jean-Pierre about the rhetoric, the dangerous rhetoric. Don't forget what they called you for being a Donald Trump supporter. And that's why I now laugh at liberals. I will laugh at them because the last 8 years I have been called a fascist and a schmatzi. And I will have a Donald Trump flag outside of my house for as long as I can keep buying them. Okay, I might buy some spares. Who do you want to see as the next White House press secretary? Now, the jokes are floating that it could be Alex Jones as the next White House press secretary. I say just let him be the White House press secretary for 1 day. Well, I'm going to be greedy and say 1 week. The White House right now is in shambles. The Democrat Party is in shambles because they did one thing. They insulted the American people. When you insult the American people, we take it personal, and we're going to come after you. The Democrat Party has lost the Latino vote, the Mexican vote, the Latin American vote. They've lost it, and they don't know what they can do to get it back. I don't think they ever get it back. The Democrat Party is going into extinction because they're telling women, don't have babies. They're telling them, don't have sex for the next 4 years while Trump's in office. So that right there is going to depreciate the birth rate within the Democrat Party. Not only that, they got free vasectomies outside of the Democrat National Convention. Never forget that. Okay? Never. And in that same bus, you could also get rid of some babies the other way. The Democrat Party is depleting themselves. They have insulted you, and we have responded.